Chickadee on the railroad, I go chickadee on the bound. I put my foolish hat on laughing.
Hi and welcome to Freya's Fiber. This is a knitting vlog by me, Sigrid. I'm Freya's mom. This is a knitting vlog with lots of baby knitting. Some knitting for mom, my mom and me. And yeah, we also talk a lot about sustainability and living sustainably. Do you see that? Do you see yourself? Can you say hi? Anyway, welcome to today's vlog. I'm just going to talk shortly about some finished objects and what I'm working on right now. Yes! I think you like what I'm working on. Look at this. This is your dolly. Anyway, like I showed in previous vlogs, I'm working on the Flaum cardigan in the lovely yarn Llama Soft that you all actually could win if you watched previous episodes where I had a giveaway with this lovely yarn that's made out of llama fiber. So the Flaum has a really interesting construction. You start with the neckband, I would say, and then you continue with the back, and then you connect. When you have done the increases, you connect to the pick up stitches. No, and connect the neckband to the arms and continue in fisherman's rib. And I haven't started the fisherman's rib, so the first part is one rib, and now I'm going to do the fisherman's rib. But that was really late last night and I didn't want to start something new. I have tried fisherman's rib before, but I don't think I really succeeded, so now I have to be like really careful and watch some tutorials or stuff like that. Yeah, hi honey. And otherwise I'm knitting on a cardigan for you. Yes. I love this color combination. It's dusty colors. I'm in love with dusty colors. It's a really soft pink, lavender-ish dusty color. And then there's the more dark lavender color that's warmer. So these two together I really love. I'm making her a cardigan that is knitted sideways. So this is one side of it. And this is the other side. I don't know, maybe the light isn't that good. So this is one side and this is the other. I'm actually thinking about using the side with the smaller stripes, even though this is supposed to be the front, because I like that more. And yeah, I'm gonna show some pictures of you carrying the yarn around. When I picked it out, she picked them up and hugged them and walked around with them. Yeah, you did. So I think she approves. I was actually knitting exactly almost the same cardigan for her when she was a couple of months. You want to come up? And that didn't go so well because it wasn't like needles 2.5, and it just took forever to knit, and I just had one strand of yarn. Now I hold the yarn double so I can have bigger needles. And yeah, that will go faster. It really has gone fast. I'm almost in the middle of it and I started 2 days ago. But maybe that's because I did such a big project right before that one. I did the cobblestone pullover in the chocolate colorway of Let Loopy. I'm going to talk more about this sweater. It's a gift knit, so I'm going to give it to the receiver and maybe make a short film while he's wearing it and talk about it more in another vlog. But I just wanted to show you that it is finished and way too big for me, as you can see. I love Icelandic yarns. I'm going to talk about that more. And I love the halo that it gets. And I love this brown. I knitted other items in this colorway. So yeah, I'm going to be honest, I did not enjoy the stockinette knitting. I didn't. But the yoke was very funny. Like this part where it's gartered and you do some wraps and turns and short rows, and yeah, that was fun. So that's what I've been up to. I tried to finish it until Valentine's Day. I did not. I think I finished like 2 days after, and then I had been knitting. I underestimated the workload. So now I'm knitting on, like I said, this cardigan for Freya. It was actually an impulse. I was gonna do a Hönsestrick cardigan that I talked about in the latest vlog, but I will do that, but I haven't started because I just got the urge to finish this. Because I was cleaning out my stash, not throwing any yarn away, I promise. I was just relocating the yarn, because before I had it in our kind of guest house room that you have to go outside to enter, but now I put all my yarns in a cabinet where I can see them from my sofa where I'm usually knitting. So I've categorized them in kind of colors and kind of what kind of fiber it is, and I also have a closet next to, or a chest next to the sofa, and that was like filling over, hey, with lots of yarn, and now I can put them in, yeah, the cabinet instead, and just keep the projects, what I'm actually working on right now, and all my needles next to the sofa, because I need to just like go back sometimes and fetch something. So I'm gonna show you a short video and some pictures of what it looked like when I was organizing our yarn stash. It's mine, but like yarn stashes, I feel like you usually impulse buy like 1 or 2 skeins, and I have a lot of leftovers that, you know, it's just 1 ball or 1 skein leftover project. And mostly I knit this up in baby clothes. Before, you know, I couldn't do like a zillion hats or something, but now I can knit baby clothes, and that's a really good stash buster. Call that stash buster, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna show you what it looked like when I'm organizing. I'm trying to get more organized in my life. I have actually used the KonMari method before, not all the way, and now she has a Netflix series that I really recommend, and she's gotten really huge. So yeah, I'm doing that again. And basically the KonMari method is keeping what sparks joy. You spark joy, so I'm gonna fold you and keep you. No, you fold things also, and you store them vertically instead of horizontally. And yeah, hard to do that with yarn, since I think almost every yarn sparks joy. But yeah, I'm trying to get more organized. How do you organize your stash? I would really like to know, and maybe see some pictures. Could we start a hashtag with like how we organize yarns? I don't know. And don't forget to join us on Instagram, where we usually update. I usually update about us. So here's me organizing the yarn stash. Have a nice day, and we'll see you later. Bye. So this is the little guest house. I will make it back into a guest house another time. But this is right now where I keep my stash. And I'm not a big fan of keeping the stash here because a lot of whites. Because I have to go outside all the time. Look, here's a mosaic painting. What do you call it? It's not a painting. I made it of Freya, anyway. I have to go outside and I want to keep my yarns inside. I don't like them being out in the cold. There's just wool and other textile stuff. So yeah, I will try to take this down and take it inside. This is red cedar wood to, you know, repel the moths that we don't want in here. So yeah, I will try to put this inside instead. Wish me luck. So I gathered all the yarns into 3 different bags. They were already kind of sorted in colors, like light and dark and colorful ones. So now they are going... Wow, it's really dark. Can you see it? It's a really dark cabinet. I think it will look nice. So that was like 90% of my yarn. And then I also have here. Can you see the mess? If you follow me on Instagram, you remember that one time this was really neat. But now it's like I go outside to get the yarn, and if I don't use it, I put it here. So it gets really messy really quick, and I need to stash the yarn somewhere else than my coffin. So it will go in there. Coffin from most of the yarns, and I think I showed this before, but I have put old bagging boxes for wines that I think are beautiful. That's where I now keep the yarns in the projects that I'm actually doing right now or will cast on. So this is a unfinished object that lies here. If I want to continue on that, that's the yarn for that. That's the yarn I'm gonna use when I cast on a new cardigan for Freya. And that's the yarn I'm doing my flaum in, the soft llama yarn. In here I keep my markers and scissors and different stuff. Here is some UFOs or things that needs to be mended. Here are some fabric that I will remove. And in here I keep all the scrap yarns or unraveled things and yarn that's too messy to untangle. So this I will use when I make something that needs to be stuffed, like maybe a stuffed animal for Freya. Here is my project bag, and I think I showed this before. I have some old glass jars where I keep the different size of needles and some needle cases. So now I'm going to show you how the cabinet with yarn looks. So yesterday I couldn't film this, as you probably saw in that video. It was too dark. Now, so this is the white/beige section. I have a lot of white yarn. I use a lot of white yarn. And these are mostly things that are left over from projects or just some impulse bought yarn. Up there are the beige yarns, and here are the whites. But knitting for babies, and my baby especially, is really good because that makes me use up the stash. Here we have the gray area, black area that you can't see, brown area that you can barely see. I have some red cedar blocks everywhere, and I use some red cedar oil to clean this cabinet before I put the
yarns in there. If I was a really good person, I would have freezed all the yarns for a couple of weeks to make sure there are no moths or eggs. So here is the pink and purple section. And here are different colors, mostly blue and red. So now I can look at these yarns when I sit and knit in the sofa. It's really messy because Freya is sleeping, but she's been playing. So that's where I sit and knit. And that's where the yarn is. Good, right?
My bed, I'm feeling total